From the city of brotherly love, MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Washington Nationals and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phillies vie for a key series sweep against a fellow wild card contender, and we'll have it for you next. Jake Arrieta starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, coming on now to pitch is former NL Cy Young Award winner Jake Arrieta. Good fastball, 95 to 97. Great overhand curveball and a straight changeup. Former Cy Young Award winner. If he brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games. Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now is Adam Eaton, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here comes the 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. Morrison's there. Segura for one. Back to first, and great work by the pitcher hustling over to cover as he takes the throw for the 3-6-1 double play. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the first pitch to him. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High and deep to right center. Back goes Harper, still going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Anthony Rendon connects on a solo shot. Second home run early in the year. As the Nationals strike first, it's 1-0.
I'm cold in this booth, so I know those players have to be cold out there. But it doesn't matter to him. He still has enough power to knock it out of the park. To the opposite field, no less. Now that is some man strength.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto to the plate now. as he rips it on the ground to second. Hernandez is up with it. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Nats on the board first, courtesy of the solo home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 1-0 Washington. Max Scherzer, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, he wasn't particularly good in his last one. If you look at the line score, he only lasted 4 innings, took the loss. He'll really be hoping to turn in a much better performance in this one.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Phillies, the shortstop, Gene
First offering on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction. 2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
The 1-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. 1 away. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Bryce Harper. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. High in the air out to center field. Eaton on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting third, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. The 1-0. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Two balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. And there's a base hit on the line. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
A little 2-out lightning right there, Dan, in the first inning. Let's see if the cleanup hitter's got anything in store.
Boy, it looked like such an easy and a promising easy inning for the pitcher. Now he has to deal with the Thunder, the cleanup hitter coming up.
In now, Logan Morrison, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
He's running. Pulled toward right center field. Eaton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Philadelphia. They still trail 1-0. Here's Howie Kendrick. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
The second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Well, it's been a rather lopsided series so far, with the Phillies dominating to this point and taking aim in this one at a series sweep.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And today my spotlight's going to shine down on Cesar Hernandez, second baseman who can really turn the double play. Has got super quick feet, great reaction time. Guys love working with him up the chute.
Here's Matt Adams now. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. First offering on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he pops it up. Miller on the move, but this will land untouched. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 7th, the catcher, number 28.
Settling in now, Kurt Suzuki. His history with Jake Arrieta, he's only 2 for 10. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot there from Kurt Suzuki. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Nationals move out in front here 2-0.
Well, he's definitely off to a shaky start tonight, giving up 2 home runs in 2 innings. The good news is they were both solo shots. The bad news is the rest of the lineup is salivating in the dugout, waiting for their chance to face
the right
him.
fielder.
In is Gerardo Parra. As he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do because you're hitting in front of the pitcher. Not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better. Because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
Into the box now, Max Scherzer, as he'll take a look at ball one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. A ball hit softly on a line to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Boy, D-Row, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Stepping in now, Trey Turner, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He singled to open up the ball game. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. He pulls into third safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
The center fielder, number 2.
Well, we've already had some hard hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Into the box, Adam Eaton, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
1-1 the count now. One and one. Here it is. Slider, and he touches 90 with that one. It's 1-2.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
Here's the 1-2. He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Nationals 3 and the Phillies nothing. Into the box now, Brad Miller, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball one.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Fouled away. Here's Scherzer now 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. This is skied into short left center. Turner is calling for it. One down.
Time for a look at the curly W on D.
The left
In the
fielder,
outfield, Gerardo
Corey.
Parra, former Gold Glover, takes amazing routes to the baseball, big-time arm, a pitcher's best friend.
So stepping in, Corey Dickerson. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. First offering on its way. The cutter runs outside, ball one. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Number 73 will be next. Line drive to center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7, the catcher, number 73.
Into the box, number 73 is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch on its way. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit, and that keeps the inning alive for Jay Bruce.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get
Batting
a glove
8.
on it. Hard
The
single
center
up the middle.
Yeah, watch your
Jay
lips right there, Dan. Sent it
Bruce.
back right where it came from.
Here's Jay Bruce now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Ready
to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
世界一のナショナルズですね。
A runner on first with 2 away.
甘いけどボールだな。
1 ball, 1 strike.
Scherzer comes set, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 1-2. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
甘い。いったー。大当たり。
A 2-run homer for Jay Bruce. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Phils have cut it to a 3-2 game now.
気持ちよく持っていきましたね。
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
いやー、これで1点差ですね。
Now, Jake Arrieta.
The pitcher, Jake
As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike one.
ブルース完璧。
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point.
今8番バッターやったんですね。
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Soto over to his left, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this two-run home run. We've played two. It's the Nationals 3 and the Phillies 2. Now at the plate, Anthony Rendon. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Anthony Rendon.
いやー、一応もう2人ピッチャーね、準備してるんですけど、もしこれ以上失点するようやったらもう変えた方がいいですな。
Here's the first pitch to him. At the knees, strike one.
毎回失点してんすよね。Wow.
Into center field, line drive base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, D-Roll. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this
なんか
offense.
よ
They're
うヒ
trying
ッ
to
ト
get
打
this
たれ
guy
ま
in
す
the
ね。
stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
Into the box now, Juan Soto.
鈴木さんにホームラン持っていかれたんですよ。カート鈴木さんに。
Nobody out.
うわ、やばい。なんかこれも持っていかれそうでしたね。
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle and keep that one fair.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And this is taken in out there by Bruce for the first down.
Now batting, second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Howie Kendrick 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, and a borderline call,
メジャー20のプロモーションビデオもまたリアルですね。
See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
いやー、開幕が楽しみですね。3月13日でしたっけ？アーリーアクセスで3月13日でしたね。
Runner goes for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
13日のね、金曜日の0時からプレイできるんですよ。
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
その他得点がいろいろついてるんで。
Man at second here with 2 away, and up next it's the left-handed
値段は
power
します
threat
けど
Matt
ね。
Adams.
その分、はよできるっていうのはありがたいですね。あー、また持ってかれた。あーちゃー、これやばい。また持ってかれてる。あーちゃーですな。
Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
これは来ませんな。
Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
センターに見事に持っていかれましたね。これはちょっともうこの回で交代ですね。
Stepping in now,
ほんまに打たれすぎですわ。
perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second.
15番時盗んでるな。もうおはようございます、リクデコさん。
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. There's Segura. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. Now 5-2 Washington.
まさかこの回は抑えると思ったら、また失点ですからね。残念ながらちょっと4回からピッチャー交代ですね。
The shortstop, G.
First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale.
いやー、見事に見られとるんですかね。
Get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
That's inside. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0
よっしゃ、ボール球。
Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper
今
hits
のも
next.
かなり際どいんですけどね。
Now the 3-0 offering. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
さあ、調子の悪いハーパーさんですが、1割2分9厘なんですよ。重傷ですよ。未だにホームランがないっていう。
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike
こ
zone
の
there.
人が
It's
打ってくれん
0-1.
となかなかチームもね、調子が上がってこないんですよね。
And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
おっと、
In the
ポロ
dirt,
リ
and
ポロ
now
リ。
let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Hit sharply on the
うわ
ground.
お、取られる。
Adams has got it. And the off-balance
ここ
throw
でヒッ
beats
ト
him
が
at
出るの
first,
が
and
なかなか
that's a
ね、
tough play.
調子が悪いんですよね。
Now batting, the second
ファー
baseman,
ストゴロって。
Cesar Hernandez.
Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. Swing
お
line
ー、下行
drive.
った。
That's going to be
左
trouble.
中間。おー、三塁行く。
The relay.
お
Throw
ー、
to
やりま
third,
す
but
ね。
he's in there. As a run also comes in to score, making it a
ヘルナン
two-run
デスやりま
ball
す
game.
ね。
Number 8,
That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seen the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is
まさか
calm.
三塁
He
まで
keeps
行
his
くとは。
hands back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
Into the box, Logan Morrison, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Morrison swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". He was taken in the 22nd round back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of
Ooh,
superstar,
Akiwago.
but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
よっしゃ。
Base
さら
hit
に
into
1点。
right center. A cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
now batting, third baseman.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So striding in, Brad Miller, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Soto. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 31, Corey Dickerson.
Digging in, Corey Dickerson. Here's the first pitch to him. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1.
うわ、
Strike
いい
two.
ね。
Scherzer comes set. Here it is on 0-2. Pitch is popped up.
ああ、打ち上げた。
And Kendrick will make the play to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 3 innings complete. The Nationals are out in front here, 5-4. Striding into the box, Gerardo
Leading
Parra.
off for the
He singled
Nationals,
and scored in his
the right
first
fielder,
appearance in this one.
Gerardo Parra.
Ready with the first pitch.
ああ、
Here
し
it
まった。
comes.
変えるの忘れてた。
Good late break to the slider
もう
here, but
変え
he
ま
takes
す
it in
わ
on the hands
さ
for
すが
ball
にも
one.
う打たれすぎで
He's
す
certainly
ね。
giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not
ああ、間
throwing
違っ
enough
た。ああ、
quality
戻してもう
strikes.
た。やってまいりましたな。
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Juan Nicasio answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Nicasio.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Nicasio, the former Seattle Mariner, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So striding forward now, Max Scherzer. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
First offering on its way. Ball 1. Swing and he pops him up. Hernandez into shallow center. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Trey Turner. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Pops this one up. Morrison on the move, and no one will get this one. Parra leads off first with 1 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
よいしょ。
Standing in now, Adam Eaton, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. His lifetime line against Nicasio, batting .500, 4 for 8. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. One and two now to Adam Eaton.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there, and that's the third out. Nationals leave one. They lead it 5-4. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Leading off the inning, number 73. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Catcher, number 73.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues,
now
you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Into the box now, Jay Bruce. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. The 2-1 home. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
The pitcher, Juan Nicasio, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
1-1 to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Hit high in the air down the right field line, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Gene Segura. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Bruce over at second. Nicasio is over at first with 1 away. Back up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly. Kendrick. Throw to Adams is in time. They turn the double play. The inning is over. Phillies strand 1, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch, and that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off with the Nationals.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rendon. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Rendon.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air out to left field. Dickerson's there. And that's the first out of the inning. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and digging into bat next, the ever dangerous Juan Soto. First offering on its way. Chopped on the ground over to first. This is foul for the first strike. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Swung on by Soto, and he connects to deep right. And gone up into the second deck.
ケンさん、爆睡してましたか。てっきりなんか、用事してはんのかなと思って。また打たれましたね。ほんまによう打ちますな。
The batter,
ほんまに乱打戦になってますね。
Howie Kendrick hit down the third baseline. Miller is there. Throw on to first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now.
The batter, the first baseman, Matt Adams.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, it's the left-handed power threat, Matt Adams. Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. And he misses with it, 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Dickerson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 in the inning for the Nationals on the solo home run. Middle of the night here in Pennsylvania. It's the Nationals 6 and the Phillies 4. Leading off the inning, Bryce Harper has got look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
That's by him for strike 1. And that misses 2-1.
なんとかハーパーさんも1本打ってもらわんとね、甘いとは。
2-2 the count. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting.
Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Ready once again, Cesar Hernandez. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point.
外出なさい。外出なさい。
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Line towards center field.
当たりはいいけどまっしょうね。
Is there 2 gone.
親父ギャグ。
The first baseman, number 8, Logan.
やっぱブルブルブルブルブルドッグがおもろいですね。
Stepping in, Logan Morrison, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
もうでもこのピッチャーも85球投げてんすね。5回の裏で。甘いとは。
That's a real tough
だいぶでも
pitch
投
to
げ
hit.
てま
That's
すな。
in the
結構
pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in.
もうでも
Really,
変わ
the
る
only
でしょ
way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Fouled off.
うわ、電池がなくなってきましたわ。
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Fouled away. Four runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point.
Oh.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves forward.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
A bouncer to the left side. Rendon has it. Throw on to Adams will take care of him, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. Score remains steady at 6-4. Standing in, Kurt Suzuki comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Kurt Suzuki.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
今のギャグは交通事故レベルなあ、だいぶこれ疲れてますな。スタミナがもうないみたいですね。変えましょうか。あ、間違った。まあいいか。
Adam Morgan, a 6'1" southpaw, will be the one that gets the call from the bullpen here.
Adam Morgan.
Here's the pitch. This is popped up. Miller in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you.
Yeah.
Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Gerardo Parra sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Swing and a liner. Foul. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ball 1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
うん。
He's set and the 2-2 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
The batter, number 7.
Well, a part of me wants to applaud him for staying with it and making the throw, but after he bobbled it, he should have just eaten the ball and lived to fight another day. As it is, he gets tagged with an error, and a man is on base.
Into the box now, Trey Turner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He's gone 6 for 8. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Scherzer is off at first with 2 away. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Washington. They still lead it 6-4. Digging in to try it again. Brad Miller. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Miller.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
Fastball just off the inside corner. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Now the 1-0. Misses off the plate.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Parra ranging back at the track. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And the Phillies are in business here to kick off the inning. It's a leadoff triple.
The left fielder,
You've
number
got to
31.
like the effort there from the right fielder. He gives chase and leap, but just can't bring it down. Excellent backup from the center fielder, though, coming to help out. If he doesn't, that might have been an inside the Parker.
Roenis Elias takes over on the mound here with nobody out
now
in the 6th inning.
For Washington, number 29, Roenis Elias.
Corey Dickerson will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out.
もうちょいで入ってましたね。今日はブリの刺身にサバの竜田揚げまたうまそうですね。いや、さっきね、焼きそばを買いに行こうと思ってたんですけど、行った店が準備中やったんですよ。てっきり営業をね、11時からしてるって書いてたから、やってんのかな思ったら、準備中って書いててね。ほら、あかんわと思って。で、調べたら、営業時間がね、なんか11時から3時までらしいんですよ。
They took him up the ladder, and he
で、その
couldn't get
3
up
時
to
か
it. So that
ら
was an
5時まで
easy
がやっ
pop
て
out
ない
there.
らしくて
Well
ね。
executed pitch there.
休憩タイムかなんか知らないですけど。で、5時からまた開けるらしくて、
Stepping in now, number
やられた思い
73.
ましたね。
This is hit high and deep out to
お
left. Soto
お
back to the
ああ、もうちょい。
track. On the warning track, he makes
まあ
the
まあ、最低
catch.
1点は入り
And the
まし
runner from third crosses the plate.
Now
Well,
batting.
this is
た。
a
ま
big
さか途中で休むような店と思わんかったからね。
sacrificed his body to make that catch, and I'll tell you, that didn't feel good.
ああ、
Probably
サトシ
saved
さん、
extra
こんばん
bases
は。
by making that play.
In now,
ずっと営業してるわけじゃなかったんですね、なんか。
as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second.
いや、かなりそこの焼きそばがうまい言うとったから、これはちょっと買っ
Into
て
the
みたいな
windup,
思っ
here
たんで
comes
すけ
the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
ど。ああ、
He's
す
going to
み
have
ま
to
せん、
set
あり
his
がと
sights
う
a
ござい
little
ます。
bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And
うわ
strike
ー、ギリギリ
three
入ってる。
called as he says, you got to be kidding me with the side retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. Washington leads this one 6-5. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. Digging in, Adam Eaton. He
Leading
could
off
really
with the
use a
Nationals,
knock here, 0 for
the center
3 in the
fielder,
game
number
so
2,
far.
Adam Eaton.
He's set and the pitch. Good bite to the slider and he takes strike 1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Drilled to first. Oh, he can't take it up cleanly. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Anthony Rendon.
Anthony Rendon
車試験2段階行きました。
back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo
着々
home
と
run
進ん
that
で
had
ま
him
す
off
ね。
and running early on.
結構あれ覚えるの大変でしょ、なんやかんや。
Here comes the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed 0-1. The head-to-head with Adam
ミッション
Morgan.
の
He brings a 4 for
運転は
12
どんな
line.
感じなん
He's
ですか？
taken him deep once.
だいぶできます？
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 1 out, nobody
まあ、あ
on.
れもほんまにね、もう練習戦と身につかないですからね、あれは。
Squared
まあ
that
オ
one
ートマ
up
はめっ
just a
ちゃ
little
楽や
late.
からね。あれなんですけど、ミッションはほんまむずいっすね。
The 1-2. Grounded slowly to the left side. Segura right there.
Wow.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they
Now
record the
batting,
out.
the left fielder, Juan Soto.
Striding in now for the Nats, Juan Soto.
Yeah, and that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
There's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. 2 out,
もう
nobody
路
on.
上運転っすか。結構緊張するでしょ。
Hit in the air down the left field line. Dickerson on the move. Into the corner, he makes the catch to end the inning.
連続です。
Nationals gone in order. They lead it, however, it's 6-5.
特に後ろにぴったり疲れるとほんま走りにくいですよね。
Sean Doolittle gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 63, Sean Doolittle. 変えなあかんっすね。
Andrew McCutcheon will
マス
pinch
カ
hit
ッチ
here
ンも
and he's the
ね、
potential
重
tying
傷です
run.
ね。1割3分8厘から。 後ろおらんかったら気が楽なんですけどね。後ろにおるだけでなんか嫌ですよ
Time
ね。
granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box.
結構車に寄ったらね、めっちゃ寄せてきますからね。まあ、教習車やったらそこまでする人間はおらんと思うんですけど。お、いった。おー、持っていった。同点っすわ。いやー、第4号っすか。
It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutcheon. Fourth home run here in the early going. As they pull even, it's
不審の
6-6 now.
マッカッチェンが打ちましたね。
Oh man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up.
よくニュースとかでね、煽り運転とかってようやってますけど、やばいのいますからね、あれね。
Now batting, shortstop, Gene
Standing in now,
Segura.
Gene Segura. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to
なんか
this
高
point.
速乗っ取ってあんなんやられたらたまらないですよ、ほんまに。前行こう思ったら塞いできたりとかね。あんなことやってる時点でダメですよね。
Adams is under it as he puts it away for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Stepping into the box,
うわ、
Bryce
ハーパーも
Harper.
もうヒ
One
ット。
run in and one gone so far this
ま
inning.
すますやばいっすな、これは。まあでも、打たさんことにゃ。
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's a ball.
Fastball well outside.
こっちもね、下手したら死にますからね、あれね。それぐらいやばいことしてますからね。まして止めて殴りかかってくるやつとかいましたからね。あれはびっくりですよ、ほんまに。お、いった。かな？お、第1号。ついに第1号出ましたよ。ハーパーさん。ようやく出ましたね。
A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. First home run of the campaign for him as they move out in front 7-6.
I value the world サンキュー。ワードサンキュー。
Takes the call from the pen as he'll
い
try
や
to get
つ
the
いに
final
勝
2
ち
outs
越しです
of
ね。
this 7th frame.
Hunter Strickland.
私は、なんとかありがとう。ワードって言葉ですよね。バリューがあれでどんな意味でしたっけね。
Now batting, the second baseman,
Into
Cesar
the box now, Cesar Hernandez. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
アイバリュー。ワードサンキュー。ケンさん、どういう意味ですか、これは。
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off.
私
It's
は、
1-1.
その言葉がありがとう。その前があれですよね。
Back up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 8, Logan Morrison.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring up the big left-handed bat of Logan Morrison. First pitch coming, here it is. Ball 1.
翻訳のあれでちょっと調べんとわかんないですね。
And Morrison in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3-0 pitch. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And Rendon will look this one in to retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 8th inning coming up. The Phillies lead it 7-6. Austin Davis has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do
now
so to start the 8th.
Number 54, Austin Davis.
At the plate, Howie Kendrick. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Austin I was called a pick by a friend. Pick by a friend. 私は友達に何とか言われたって感じですか？I value.
「
と、ワード。ああ、これは違うな。サンキュー。ああ、その初めのやつはあれっすね。ありがとうという言葉を大切にしますって意味ですか。その、2番目のやつってあれちゃいます？もしかして、体型のこと言ってんちゃいます？日本語で言うたら、友達に太ってるって言われたとか、っていう感じとか。もしかして、ピックって太ってるとかいう意味でしたっけ？なんかそんなような気がするんですけど。
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. The Phils leading by the slimmest of margins late in this one and trying to hang on and earn the series sweep.
ピックがなんかそんなような気がしたんですよね。
You're going to have to get some big outs in that 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. They're leading by a run as we're going towards the end of this game. Now it's time for the pitching staff to put this one under wraps.
And that's off the plate and high, 2-0 now. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They are all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Now at the plate, Matt Adams. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Harper has a read on it. 1 down. A look at our line score thus far. Already 7 home runs between these two clubs combined. The ball's really been jumping out of here throughout the contest. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Taylor leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. 3-1.
された。しかも抜ける。また追いつかれましたよ。私はある配信者のケース誰でしょうか。あの人違うんですか。なんかツイッターで言うてる。なんかがやったらうまい人でしたっけ。
That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Into the box, Gerardo Parra, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course, with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth, back and forth. We're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
The 3-0 is in there for strike one. And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2.
正解は
Now the 3-2 pitch. There's ball four.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Ryan Zimmerman will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 11, Ryan Zimmerman.
Mo 疲れてる。早いな。しかもタイムがかけられん。あら、そうなんですか。いや、それはほんまにありがたいですね。
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
また投げてみた。
The 0-1. That misses wide. One ball and one strike.
ありがとうございます。
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Into
the corner and slicing foul. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
What makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing that fastball up. Looks so enticing to hit the you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
まずはやっぱりね、本体を買わんとね、できないから。
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and he pops him up, but this will land untouched. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ball game. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Bruce, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. One for the Nats on the Suzuki double. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th, and we're deadlocked here at 7-7.
ここでまた振り出しっすか。
Ladies
ああ、
and
そうっす
gentlemen,
ね。ケンさんは来月来ますよね。
number 56.
初めての大阪でしたよ
Come
ね。
on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 9,
ああ、
Ryan Dozier.
Coming to the plate now, Brad Miller. He
Leading
made
up
it to
for the
third on a
Phillies,
triple in his previous
the third
appearance.
baseman, Brad Miller.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Fouled off.
まあ、PS4 があったらね、配信には簡単にできるんでね。う
A
わ
ball and 2 strikes.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a
Up
pitch
next
out
for
front and rip
Philadelphia,
it down the line, but
the
that
left
wasn't
fielder,
a great pitch to do it
Corey
on. It's really not the best
Dickerson.
two-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to
ノー
this
ヒッ
point.
トっすか。
Your
Number
attention,
40
please.
will move into the on-deck
Pinch hitting
circle
for the
now to
Phillies.
try to get something
あ
started
あ、
here with
酒が
one
飲み
gone
た
in
い
the
です
inning.
か。
And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Can't get him to
まあ、
chase.
酒
It's
は
1
一
and
応
2.
20歳からですよね、確か。
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
ケンさん結構酒ね、飲みはるか
Here
ら
now。the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That was a big strikeout there,
Now
guys.
batting,
The best
number
pitchers have the
73.
ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
In now, number 73, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the wind, the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Fastball laid off well
酒も
below the
ね、
knee.
全然飲める年齢なんですけど、酒がなかなか飲めないんですよね。
2 out, nobody on. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Eaton. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. This remains a 7-all tie.
Your
Number
attention,
40
please.
will stay in the ballgame
This
now and
change
take
for
over
the
in
Phillies.
left field.
Now playing left field, number 40.
So digging in now, Adam Eaton. He'll try
Leading
and
off
lead
for
things off here in inning
The
number
center
9.
fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there 1-0. Swing and a liner. Foul. Runs up and gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. And a swing and a miss on the fastball. And there's the first out here in the ninth.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
The 1-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Lifted in the air out to center field. Bruce has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
At the plate, Juan Soto. He went deep back in the fifth. He's set. Here it comes. Line to the right side. But he will close fast out there in right field as he comes on to put it away, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Still tied 7-7. Stepping in, Jay Bruce. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
The center fielder, Jay Bruce.
First pitch on its way. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run.
お疲れ様です。いやー、サヨナラで決めましたな。
A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
いやー、最後、サヨナラホームランで決めましたよ。
Jay Bruce
ジェイ・ブルースさんのサヨナラホームランで
You could probably make an argument for a
見
couple
事
other
に持っ
guys
てい
too,
きました
but
ね。
it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win here.
ジェイ・ブルースさんですね。ブルブルブルブルブルドッグの いやー、乱打戦を制しましたよ。
A one-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The Philadelphia Phillies came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Austin Davis gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
いやー、ヒットもほ
Our
ぼほ
final
ぼ同
line
じ
score
でした
tonight.
ね。
First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies, 8 runs on 11 hits. One error, they left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29
初っ端から打
minutes.
たれてましたからね。
Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home
まあで
safely.
も、2回にまたブルースさんが打ちましたからね。でもまた突き放されるっていう。で、また追いつこうとして、また離されるっていうね。外さんに打たれたんすよ。まあ、でも、ここでね、マッカッチェンさんが同点ホームラン打ったんで、外出なさい。で、また全く打てんかったハーパーさんがね、勝ち越しホームランを打つという。ようやく第1号ですよ。で、ここで最後は、ブルースさんのサヨナラホームランと。いやー、こんだけ打ったら気持ちがいいですね、やっぱ。二人がほんまにね、1割台っていう重症な状態やったんで。これで3連勝ですね。次はマーリンズ戦ですな。これでなんとか5勝6敗ですか。借金1になりましたね。2発ですね。ブレイブスがでも1位なんですけど。でもナショナルズもほぼほぼ1ゲーム差ですからね。マーガリンズ。パンに挟んで食べなダメですな。カブス、カーディナルス。ヤンキースは相変わらず強いですね。ツインズ、エンジェルス、アストロズは、並んでますね。いや、今日の試合はほんま良かったですわ。なんかあれですね。PS5 のまた、情報が入ってきましたよ。なんか発表会の 日程の件についてですか？マーガリンズはパンとマーガリンだけ食べなさい。はーい、お疲れ様でした。ちょっと情報提供します。ではではでは。